James Yoder, on-site PT, and this is a critical thing. I see people doing this all the time. They lack shoulder internal rotation. So, they've done a test or they've looked at one of our self-assessments, and when they come here, the shoulder goes forward. Or if you're not able to reach behind your back and touch your opposite corner of your shoulder blade, then you have limited shoulder internal rotation. And what a lot of people do is they'll grab a towel or a band and they'll do this, or they'll lay on their back and do this, what we call sleeper stretch. These things are very stressful, especially this, to the anterior structures in your shoulder. One of the main ways that we injure the biceps tendon, get some bursitis, and just this subacromial space that's so critically injured in a lot of patients with shoulder pain is doing back here. This position is really going to shred this, especially if you internally rotate. So instead of going here, what I like to do is come up to a pole and block my shoulder blade. So what we're trying to do is simulate a manual technique that we as doctors of physical therapy do with patients a lot and have great success with. So I want to block my shoulder blade on the corner of that so that when I move, my shoulder blade's not coming with me. So if I can block that, and then I like to start by stretching this across. I should be able to get my elbow to the middle of my chest with no impingement in my shoulder, okay? You want to make sure you're not hiking up, that your shoulder's staying relaxed. When you're coming across, you can also straighten the arm and do the same thing. Both work great, but if you pin that shoulder, then that shoulder blade, you can kind of separate the shoulder blade from the arm and stretch the posterior cuff.